Hello, everyone, and welcome to our final learning unit, Listening and Responding Effectively. I am Noratika and will guide you to the end of this course. Now, being a better communicator is about being present for and helpful to others. This is true, especially when responding to meeting or presentation questions. When someone asks you, he or she would reveal something about himself or his thoughts or his feelings about the topic. At a presentation to a large audience, for example, it takes a lot of guts for some people to expose themselves by asking questions. They put themselves in a vulnerable position by showing they don't know a fact or understand an issue. Therefore, responding respectfully and effectively to their questions is a powerful way to build relationship with the audience and the individual asking the question. Now, what if they ask you something you don't know? We all fear this question when planning to speak or present at a meeting. How can you be prepared for everything? You cannot, so don't sweat it. If you have prepared well for your presentation, you will likely have the answers to any relevant questions. The questions that take you by surprise are only tangentially related to your topic or are about a level of detail you didn't expect. In either case, your audience will likely forgive you if you don't have the answer. In fact, in many professions, the value you bring to the conversation is not that you have all the answers. Your value lies in understanding the issues and situations so well that you can ask the right questions and then find the answers. Nevertheless, you'll be more confident if you feel armed with some techniques to respond effectively. There's a four-step process to responding to questions. One is to listen to the entire question. Second is to gain time to think. Third, answer and reaffirm your main point. And the last one would be to ask for the next question. Throughout these steps, you should maintain strong eye contact and open and engaged body language. We will look at each step in detail in separate lectures in this learning unit. So, in today's lecture, we talk about the first step of the process, which is listening to questions. It is an important yet overlooked skill in interpersonal and intercultural communication. So why listening to questions is important? Listening to questions is fundamental in any conversation, whether in personal interactions, professional settings, or educational environments. It demonstrates respect for the speaker, helps clarify understanding, and can lead to more meaningful and productive discussions. You cannot possibly get the answer right if you don't hear the question correctly. So you may provide terrific answer, but it won't be the answer to the question that was asked. This session will briefly cover why listening to questions is vital, techniques to improve this skill, and also the common pitfalls to avoid. When listening to someone's question, we often hear a buzzword, which triggers a specific reaction. That buzzword prompts us to stop listening to the question and start forming an answer or to speculate about the questioner's motive. If we start creating our answer, we must have stopped listening to the question. So if the question veers from the direction we assumed it was heading, then we respond, we'll miss the mark. So active listening involves fully concentrating on the speaker, understanding their question, responding thoughtfully, and remembering what was said. Maintaining eye contact, not to show understanding, and also you should avoid interrupting the speaker. To ensure you've understood the question correctly, try paraphrasing. So what you're asking is, so this confirms your understanding and shows the speaker that you are engaged. Ask for clarification if needed. Phrases like, could you please elaborate? Or I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it? Are helpful. Also, pay attention to the speaker's tone and body language. This can provide context to the question and help you respond more empathetically. Be mindful of your nonverbal cues and show openness and interest through your body language. Okay, let's see the common pitfalls and final tips. Do not interrupt or rush the speaker. Allow them to finish their question before you start formulating your response. Avoid jumping to conclusions or making assumptions. Each question is unique, and treating it as such is important. Take a moment before responding to gather your thoughts. This can help you provide a more comprehensive and thoughtful answer. Practice active listening regularly. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. So, what's next? To sum up, listening to question effectively is a skill that enhances communication, fosters better relationships. Practice active listening, seek clarification, and be aware of non-verbal and verbal cues. So listen to the entire question. That's the main point. You'll have time to think of a strong answer in a moment. So in our next learning unit, I will show you steps to gaining time to think so you can respond to questions effectively. Thank you for your attention. Do you have any questions or comments on today's topic? Feel free to share them now or contact me in your eLead page. Thank you.